Now imagine being born to a deaf couple and having to be their ears at every point in life. That is the story of 27-year-old Janet August, who has been combining the hustle to earn a living with supporting her parents. Elikem Akukunkbe went to meet the family and shares their story.
For as long as she can remember, Janet has been the ear of her family. Being the first kid of two deaf parents comes with its own challenges and responsibilities. I'm spending some time with Janet as I discover how she spends a typical day with her parents. Living by the sign in a world of no hearing can be daunting, and being born to deaf parents is no ordinary fate. Janet August is one of such children, the first of 3 hearing children with deaf parents. It's a strange world for her, having lived her entire life wondering which of the communities she belongs to, the hearing or the deaf. It could get confusing sometimes.
When someone is knocking at the door, but then I was little, so I can't reach where the lock is. I'll have to run to daddy, drag his clothes, tell him, daddy, do some sign. Daddy would say, okay, there's someone at the door.
As a result, she had a lot of responsibility from a tender age.
It got to a time I sat down and I told myself that God gave them to me. No matter what I do, they are my parents. So I went out with them to a program, and then I told myself that I have to gain this confidence and go and stand in front of the midst of people and translate.
It gets even worse when this family has to juggle disability with poverty. A trip to Janet's mom's shop brings us into contact with a close-knit set of other deaf parents. And the team meets Rhoda, the youngest sibling. She has had her fair share of the responsibility of ensuring her parents' lives are made easier.
At a point, I had to hide under the table inside because she was selling food. So I'll hide there, and then if someone will come, the person will be like, "Mito, fried rice," and then I'll interpret for her. She will look down. I'll interpret for her, and then she'll be getting it for the person. So the person will be like, I thought they said this woman is deaf, but they didn't know I was hiding under the table.
The emotional burden children of deaf parents carry cannot be overemphasized. The siblings share how they shoulder their parents' emotional burdens and sometimes, out of frustration, put the hearing community in their rightful place.
I remember I was standing here. I pretended to be deaf one time. Then the person was like, "Uye mumu, metadie. Sister." And I was like, I didn't know, sir. Is it because I'm trying to be deaf? And it was like, hey, it's because I'm yes, sir.
Like every other regular weekday, sunset characterizes the beginning of church service at the Christ Chosen Deaf Generation International Church.
Amazing love, how can it be that thou, my God, should die for me?
Here, the siblings take turns to interpret for any visitor who joins them and cannot sign.
Sin brought trouble, and after trouble, death.
It was heartwarming when the deaf congregation presented a gift to me to express gratitude for worshiping with them. For Janet, she hopes to be an inspiration to several hundreds of people, offering hope to those living by the sign, to help them navigate a world for the hearing.
As Christians, we should learn to love. We should learn to forgive people.
Elikem Akukunkbe, reporting for TV3, Accra.